mortality rate is right now at a level that people don't talk about, but it's down tenfold. So you look at deaths are way down.
It's a false narrative to take comfort in a lower rate of death. There's so many other things that are very dangerous and bad about this virus. Don't get yourself into false complacency.
I've heard very quick numbers, a matter of months, and I've heard pretty much a year would be an outside number.
A vaccine that you make and start testing a year is not a vaccine that's deployable.
When you have 15 people, and the 15 within a couple of days is going to be down to close to zero, that's a pretty good job we've done.
If we are complacent and don't do really aggressive containment and mitigation, the number could go way up and be involved in many, many millions.
Testing has been going very smooth. If you go to the right agency, if you go to the right area, you get the test.
The idea of anybody getting it easily, the way people in other countries are doing it, we're not set up for that.
Yes.
It is a failing. I mean, let's admit it.
And it's shown very encouraging, very, very encouraging early results.
The evidence that you're talking about, John, is anecdotal evidence. It was not done in a controlled clinical trial, so you really can't make any definitive statement about it.
I hope we can do this by Easter.
You don't make the timeline. The virus makes the timeline.
Testing is local. You can't have it both ways. Testing is a local thing.
We need a partnership between the federal government and the local people, including the governors.
You had the theory from the lab, you had the theory from many different, the bats and the type of bat, and the bat is 40 miles away, so it couldn't have been here and it couldn't have been there. And there's a lot of theories, but yeah, we have people looking at it very, very strongly.
If you look at the evolution of the virus in bats and what's out there now, it's very, very strongly leaning towards this could not have been artificially or deliberately manipulated.
We have to open our schools. Young people are very little affected by this. We have to get the schools open. We have to get our country open. We have to open our country.
States or cities or regions, their attempt, understandable, to get back to some form of normality, disregard to a greater or lesser degree the checkpoints that we put in our guidelines. If that occurs, there is a real risk that you will trigger an outbreak that you may not be able to control.
I was surprised by his answer, actually, because, it's just, to me, it's not an acceptable answer, especially when it comes to schools.
I think we better be careful if we are not cavalier in thinking that children are completely immune to the deleterious effects